Good morning, everyone. It is Julie here with your Friday morning stock market news, where we're bringing you everything you need to know as the market opens. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here and happy Friday. Hope you guys all have a great weekend coming up. Of course, this morning we're going to take a look at exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. So let's jump right into this morning's exciting stock market news. Unfortunately, we are ending the week off with U.S. stock futures in the red. Right now, Dow futures are down 0.41%, S&P 500 futures down 0.65%, and NASDAQ futures down 0.81%. GlaxoSmithKline, or GSK, has settled a landmark lawsuit over Zantac in California. For the first time, they have reached a settlement in the U.S. This is over a lawsuit alleging that its discontinued heartburn medication, Zantac, causes cancer. The settlement with a California resident prevents the first such case going to trial next week. Calling it a confidential settlement that reflects the company's desire to avoid distraction related to protracted litigation in this case, GSK did not admit to any liability. The GSK stock is currently rated a hold with just 2 analyst ratings. Ford is reportedly planning on more layoffs in the coming weeks as they continue to push to streamline operations and reduce costs. The Wall Street Journal reported that the layoffs will mostly affect U.S. salaried workers in Ford's gas engine business, as well as some in their EV and software divisions. A Ford spokesperson told them that part of the ongoing management of our business includes aligning our global staffing to meet future business plans, as well as staying cost competitive as our industry evolves. Analysts currently rate the stock a moderate buy with an average upside of nearly 10%. Shares of Virgin Galactic are dropping this morning on news that they filed to sell $400 million worth of their stock. This follows very closely on the heels of another $300 million at-the-market offering. As part of the SEC filing, Virgin Galactic said they intend to use any cash proceeds they receive from the stock sale for development of its spaceship fleet and infrastructure to scale its commercial operations. The space stock is not well loved among analysts, currently coming in as a moderate sell with a downside of 28%. Robinhood announced that they would be acquiring a company called X1, and this prompted Cathie Wood's ARK Invest to scoop up another 500,000 shares. Robinhood will be acquiring X1 for about $95 million in cash. X1 is a platform that offers a no-fee credit card with rewards on each purchase, and Robinhood said that together with X1, Robinhood will now be able to offer our customers access to credit. Following this, 3 of ARK Invest's ETFs scooped up over 560,000 shares of Robinhood altogether. Analysts currently rate the Robinhood stock a hold with an average upside of 22%. And shares of 3M are in the green this morning after they agreed to pay up to $10.3 billion over 13 years in a water pollution settlement. This is part of a broad class resolution to provide funding for U.S. public water suppliers that have detected PFAS chemicals in drinking water or may do so in the future. Known as forever chemicals because they do not easily break down in the human body or environment, PFASs are used in a wide range of products and have been linked to cancer and environmental damage. 3M said late last year that they would stop producing PFASs by the end of 2025. Analysts currently rate their stock a moderate sell with an average upside of 5%. Moving over to notable earnings reports. We have just one big name reporting in the pre-market this morning, and that is CarMax. Their stock is on the rise after they came out with a solid earnings and revenue beat. For their Q1, they reported earnings per share of $1.16, beating expectations by 35 cents per share. And their revenue of $7.7 billion did decline over 17% year over year, but still came in $180 million ahead of expectations. Analysts currently rate the CarMax stock a moderate buy with an average downside of 14%. Let's take a look at which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by CarMax following their earnings beat. Trading under the ticker KMX, they're currently up 6.3%, and they're kind of tied with Open Text Corporation under OTEX, also up 6.3%. We then have Privia Health Group under the ticker PRVA, up about 5%. And our biggest losers are led by Immunovant, though I wasn't able to find any distinct news from this morning. Trading under the ticker IMVT, their stock is down 12.7%. They're followed by SoFi Technologies under SOFI down 6.5% and Sassel under SSL down 6%. I also just realized you might be able to hear some birds in the background this morning, and I do apologize for that. I had the window cracked because it was getting a little warm. But that is going to be everything for Friday morning's stock market news, getting you up to speed with what you need to know as the market opens. If you made it to the end of today's video, don't forget to say good morning in the comments. I always love hearing from you guys. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday.